Howdy, y'all. Mach 1 Fireman here, and welcome back to the Brothers Play Attack of the B Team. And we have made it back home from our voyage to the. What you doing there, buddy?
I don't want to talk about it.
What's wrong?
What's wrong?
What?
Would you
Why?
care to survey
why are
the
you sad?
deck of this ship?
Yeah, it's got the hole in it that we discovered last episode.
Yeah. Also, take a look at the mast, the beam connecting the
Wait a
mast.
minute.
if you
Whoa,
will.
whoa. Wait a minute.
Yeah, you'll notice this action. And be very careful where you step. We are riddled. Riddled with pitfalls.
Yeah.
Come on in here. Take a look at this. Drop down into this pit of death. The life ruiner, still fine, of course.
Naturally. I'm bat mode, by the way, in case I accidentally fall.
Yeah, check this out. Remember how these were straight together before?
They're not anymore.
Yeah, can you imagine how to get into the workroom without dying? This part's fine.
Hey. So yeah, there was an incident apparently.
Yeah.
Here we go. So we'll just take a look up here, and yeah, the whole front of the ship apparently somehow got moved over.
Uh-huh.
Don't know how. Don't know what happened.
Yes, we have two theories.
Yes.
One is that I just got ahead of the world generation because I was stepping on the gas and broke it.
Somehow.
Yes. The other is potentially my fault from the past coming back to get me.
Mm-hmm.
Because for a little while there, I was able to shoot fireballs like a ghast. That was one of
Right.
the advanced genetic things I did for myself. And I got a little slap happy with them. And I just started shooting them randomly. And every once in a while, when we're flying around out here, we'll see them. And at one point, while we were flying back, I flew through one of them. And it didn't blow us up or anything. But when you're flying one of these ships, you see this tag in front that says, entity Archimedes ship or whatever to show that you're compiled into an entity.
Like that.
Oh, God! To wit, that. Jeez. Glad I could fly.
Nuga.
And yeah. While I was flying, I saw not only that tag, but flickering in and out with it was the word fireball. And I looked down and there was a gassed fireball. So I might have accidentally gotten the two of us together, like in midair at some point, and that threw off the compilation. I don't know. I don't know. My entire ship is bent in the middle. I didn't even get a chance to name it. And now this. I know what I'm going to name it now.
Yeah.
Name it the Broken Wing now, because
There
that's
you
what
go.
it looks like.
Hmm.
The janky mess doesn't have quite the same regal bearing that the ship deserves.
All right.
Ugh.
Poor ship. Poor
Oh, man.
Ace.
Takes a long... I'm glad I decided to build this thing out of factory blocks, too.
Yes.
Oh, my God. I was considering Holy Stone originally,
Oh God.
which is a feather surrounded by 8 stone blocks.
That'd be ridiculous.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. No thanks. Poor Ace.
But it still flies. It
It
got
does.
us here. It
It
got
does.
us home in one piece. Well, by home,
What?
to its secret base in the Sacred Springs.
Right. And one piece being bent in the middle.
Well, one slightly warped piece, yes. Look, Tom Hanks got all the way home on a raft made out of coconut trees. So I think we did pretty good.
Yes. Okay. So let's talk about getting down from the ship because we are way high up off the ground.
Yes. If I were to give you a little love knock right now, you would die when you hit the ground.
Right. Because I'm not a bat.
Correct. The only reason I didn't die when you dropped me out of this place, again, I might add, is because I can fly thanks to advanced genetics.
Correct.
Transhumanism, ladies and gentlemen, it's the wave of the future.
No.
So yeah, that hang glider you've got there was the original intention for how to get down from the ship.
Right.
And to that end, I put these little slime bounce pads back here.
Okay.
You run over those and bounce. That was the original way I intended to get off of the ship. Quiet. I also have these.
What you got?
Those little guys.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, you can just fly.
Right.
Or-
Yeah.
You take one of those, you get over to the edge of the ship very carefully, or to one of the many holes. In fact, if you want to get at one of these holes here,
Okay.
what you do is you throw those, and when they hit the ground, it turns into cloud blocks.
All right.
And if you hit cloud blocks from a great height, no matter how far you fall from, if you hit them, you're fine.
Okay.
You totally live.
Totally live.
The trick is hitting them and
Uh-huh.
not throwing them into something else. So those are your options. You can throw that cloud in a bottle down and just jump for it and try to land on it. Or you can spring off the back of there and do the same thing. Or you can hang glide down, or you can turn into a bat and fly away. Or you can go jump in a lake. I don't care.
Woohoo! Cloud in a bottle.
How'd it work?
Awesome.
Did you hit it?
Oh yeah.
Fantastic. Boing.
Awesome. Whoop. That's not. Yeah, I used a couple of them.
That's fair. And they break up just like the clouds, the Natura clouds up in the sky.
Mm-hmm.
Works just the same way. I'll be coming down hang glider style.
Very nice. I saw you. Clean
Dink.
up my mess here a little bit.
Sure. Place your anti-divots.
Yeah.
I'm a big fan of the hang glider. There's also in Flans mod, there's a parachute that
Oh crap!
you'll be
Totally in
fine.
the water. Doing fine.
Good job.
All right.
Yeah, there's also a parachute in Flans mod that it's light gray wool because Flans mod loves its light gray wool for some reason,
Right.
and string, and it works kind of the same way as a hang glider. You're falling, you right click, and you poof, chute comes out as long as you have it in your hand, mind you,
Natural.
and then you just float straight down. You're able to look around, but you can't redirect yourself.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, as long as you don't right click again and disengage the parachute, then you're good.
Good deal.
Now, since it's getting dark, we should go back to the waypoint pad and
Alright.
go the heck home and get some sleep.
Sounds good.
So I can remember where I put the pad. Oh yeah, it's over here.
Got it.
Yes.
Home. Go to.
Away.
Oh, I'm already a bat. Here we go.
Ching. Yes. When the morning comes, we can talk a little bit more about those bounce pads.
Yes, the bounce pads are awesome.
Yes, because when I was putting them on the ship, originally I had a pad of just regular slime blocks back there.
Uh-huh.
And that was okay because you could, you stand on slime, and if you jump, occasionally you get the super jump.
Right.
That's, we had the pad out back.
Yep.
Which way is out back now? I'm so confused
way.
in this house. That way.
That way. They were right
Yeah,
up
we
there.
had one out there, or we had a big pad of them out there.
Yeah.
They're good for dropping from heights and jumping on. But I discovered these things, these bounce pads, and they proved to be way better. Although not in the Archimedes ship, unfortunately. But I'll show you why. Come on outside.
Hold on. I'm pulling it up so that people can see how to make them. It's slime
right.
channels
Yeah,
and
super
slime balls. Slime channels are slime
Those things are like
blocks.
conveyor belts.
Yep.
Yeah, they pull you along in a direction.
Hold on. There we go. And you can get slime blocks from these trees. That's
Mhm.
why we have so many
Why-
of these.
That's why I planted them out there.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, creeper. Hang on.
I got them. Whoa,
Fear
lag.
the
I'm
ocelot.
good.
Fear me. Run from me, creeper.
I was wondering where he was going.
I was chasing him.
Yes, I saw that.
That's how ocelot DNA helps you.
There you go.
Speeds you up, and it makes creepers be afraid of you. And they don't blow up either. That's why I was also chasing him. I was trying to herd him into you, but you were chasing him at the same speed I was. So
Ah.
he was just running. All right. So,
This is
These
the
bounce
slime
pads.
bounce pad. Bounce pad.
yeah, you see this little dot right here? That's the direction it's going to send you in.
Okay.
Now, when you put these on an Archimedes ship, it compiles with the ship, but the pad always points in the direction it was in when you put it down.
Right.
So if you turn the ship, your pads face a different way.
Correct.
What are you doing?
I was surveying. I was keeping watch, making sure nobody's going to sneak up on us.
Okay. Well, if they do, just put one of those down in front of them. Yep. It's funny. We should have stayed up at night.
Oh. We'll do that at the next night here. We'll have a couple of minutes anyway.
Yeah, because you can, as long as the mob is not covering the entire block, you can totally just put one of those under them.
Oop.
Doing.
Okay, and they go at angles too. Doing.
Yep, you can put it down in one of 8 directions, just whichever way you're facing when you put the block down.
Cool.
You can also, whoopsie daisy, doing fine. Also stack them up.
Whoa. Okay.
Don't
good.
hit the smelter. He's fine.
Okay.
That, yes. Yeah, see, that sends you up a lot higher. Much higher than you can safely land, I might add.
Yeah. Yeah. That's
why, yeah.
Yeah.
Yep, whoop. And yeah, use that as a convenient way to get on the roof. They're a slab high. Boing. Just right up top.
Awesome.
No trouble whatsoever.
Take the skeleton residue.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Wonder if we can get in the water from up here. Oh, we're pretty far away, actually. Let's try that from.
If you put
from this hill.
2 of them up, you might be able to. I am not a bat.
Oops. Yeah, let me just. Yep.
Whoop. Totally made it.
Doing fine. Oh yeah, I can breathe underwater. Everything's fine. Why is it so dark? Because I took off my helmet in self-pity. That's why. There we go. I put Aqua Affinity on my helmet, so I can see a lot better.
Okay. So that was 2 of them stacked up.
Uh-huh. Yeah, you want to see some more?
Coal. We need coal.
Yeah, we're running low on coal.
Yeah, way
Here's
low
3.
on coal.
Here's what happens with 3. Oh, yeah! Oh, Christmas. Fine, still in the river. Hi, Konani. Nothing's wrong here. This is what we do.
This is it. All right, now the cool thing is with this hang glider, if you right click on it, it's on. So if you jump, you do the hang glider thing, right? Okay. So, but it doesn't affect you until you start coming down.
Correct.
So go into these, go up, and away we go.
Look at you. I'm just a little bird in a gilded cage.
All right, let's do more.
Okay. Let me get back down there then. Dink. Advanced genetics, no fall damage.
Awesome. Shall we go to our test range?
Do you want to see the thing? Yeah, we should go to the test range.
All right.
All right. You guys who are watching have seen what the test range is in the waypoints, but you haven't been there yet.
Yes.
So yeah, go ahead. I'll be right behind you.
All right. So at the waypoints, you've all seen the grinder genetics where that goes. We did the airbase last episode.
Yep.
We're at home. We're going to the crag.
Yes.
And the reason we're going to the crag is because we are at Y210, 209.
Yes. The crags are enormous.
They are huge high.
Like some of them reach up to build height. Like you can't build on top of some of these.
Yeah.
And these are cloud blocks you're seeing above our heads here.
Right. It's ridiculous.
Yes.
The reason we're here.
Totally safe to stand on these, by the way.
Dun, 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 dun. That is, what do we count that as? 15?
I think we went to 15.
Yeah, 15. Stacked on top of each other, and we got a little channel so you don't go off to the left or the right.
That's very important, as we discovered.
Very important. So, would you like to go first, good sir?
Sure. You can see what happens.
Let me get that off of there.
All right. What I do now, I do for science.
For science!
Away! totally fine.
Doing fine.
All right, your turn.
All right, so we're like I said, we are up here. We're at 210, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to put on my hang glider. That way, when we get up to the very top of our jump, we'll be able to see how high that actually is.
Right.
So we're at 210 now, and
And he's gone. You're just a
333.
speck. Oh my gosh.
120 blocks
Yeah, you are above cloud height right now.
straight up in the air.
Oh, he's playing with fire.
Totally fine.
Well done.
That is awesome. I love doing this so much.
Oh yeah. We did this once we figured out how it works, just for hours. Just over and over again.
Over and over and over. Please make it. Totally fine.
Dink.
Doink. Doink.
Bink.
And doing fine. Just gingerly float away, and here comes Ace. Can't save me anymore. And we are way up here.
Yeah, if you get it way up here and then look down,
Yeah.
you can see the moon under the earth.
Through the earth, right over there. Let's get back over here. Do this again.
Oh, yeah. And you can just float for days. Try to land on one of these clouds, just try to bullseye it. Fight the ballistic trajectory of your hang glider.
Mm-hmm.
Missed it. Doing fine.
We could
Everything's
probably,
fine.
and this is where we are from home. By the way, this is
Yeah, this is over in this is the biome where we fought the withers, right?
yes, it is. All right, there's home right there. I'm clicking on it like you can see my clicker, and
Sure.
that's where we are. So, yeah, awesome.
Mhm.
Now, we found that in multiplayer, that is so difficult to do. By the way, the reason I'm not dying is because I'm clicking on my hang glider right before I hit the ground.
Yes.
Very, very dangerous to do. Anyway, in
Yeah, I can't do that
multiplayer,
because I lag, and
Right.
it never has worked yet.
yeah, in multiplayer,
I'm fine.
we can only get 15 to work. If you put the 16th block up on top, then you just get stuck in the middle.
Hmm.
However, Ace, go ahead and explain what you did in creative there, Ace.
Yeah, I set up a tube of these things that was 40 bounce pads high and 40 dirt pillars or 40 block dirt pillars all around it,
Uh-huh.
except at the bottom so I could get in. And it launched me 300 blocks off the ground. Like I was at level 4 in a super flat world, and I was going up higher than we're going right now. It was nuts. It was insane, really.
Insane.
Yes. Oofed. Yeah, this is originally the reason we have this, not just because it's awesome. This was my original idea for how to get onto the boat,
Uh-huh.
the broken wing, as we're now calling it.
Right.
So yeah, I set up like 2 or 3 in a little tube, and I was like, okay, this will launch me up as high as I'm ever going to want to fly the thing, and I've got a hang glider I can just correct. And when as I recall, I broached this design idea to you, and you're like, okay, but how many? Why don't you put some more on there? So I put like 5, and that was amazing. We were flying over the house, and then you just kept saying more and more and more and more, and this is what we've come to. I like to think that in single player I could just stack them all the way to the build height, and then, to the moon.
Shoot to the
with me.
moon, exactly. Yeah.
Yes.
All right, let's just into the sunset.
Yes. Now you know what we need to do is find a good open area
Mm-hmm.
and then demonstrate how these work as a safety measure.
Okay.
Because you can stop mobs from swarming you just by being in the middle of a ring of these that are 2 blocks high.
Okay. Well, we'll get that prepared and we'll be right back.
Yes. One thing you can do, you just wait for these mods to get close. Oh, preferably out of hitting range, and then boing! Boing! Come on, get me! Boing! Boing! As long as you stay opposite the pad from them, they'll never get you. That one's stuck. Oh, jeez. Let that one get
we
away.
got around.
Ow, how dare you. Oop. Oh, there go the XP.
Behind you. Oh my God, behind you. Come on, guys.
Sproing, 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 sproing.
Whoa.
Yep, this is the defense. If you can get enough in a row, they really start flying. Zombies can take some damage too, so you can really stack these guys up. Oh, jeez. Gotta make sure your wall is complete.
God, I'm gonna die. I'm dead.
No, skeleton! How dare you? What are you doing over here? Well, I guess you might have died and hurled your body over there.
I got shot by a skeleton into the bounce pad that you put down.
Awesome. Yeah, you gotta watch out for skeletons. They are the bane of the bounce pad.
Yes. All right. Well, I believe that's going to be it for this episode.
It's probably for the best.
Yeah.
Fly, my pretties, fly! Did you spawn back at the base or at the
I'm
original
at the
spawn?
base
Okay.
with a giant hole in it. Fix yourself whole. Why am I stuck?
Come get me.
There we
Oh,
go. There
baby
we go.
zombie, why?
All right. Yep. We're going to call it an end for this episode. As always, we appreciate y'all for watching. I'm going to go get my stuff.
Yeah.
And if you enjoyed the video, leave a like. If you have any questions or comments, leave them in the comment section below. And we will see y'all next time.
Next time.